The Wives of the Sons of Jacob by Louis Ginzberg. Judah was the first of the sons of Jacob to enter wedlock. After the sale of Joseph to the Midianites, his brethren had said to Judah, "If conditions were as before, our father would provide wives for us now. As it is, he is entirely absorbed by his grief for Joseph, and we must look about for wives ourselves. Thou art our chief, and thou shouldst marry first." Judah's marriage with Alit, the daughter of the noble merchant Shua, which was consummated at Adullam, the residence of his friend Hurrah, or, as he was called later, Hiram, king of Tyre, was not happy. His two oldest sons died, and shortly thereafter his wife also. It was Judah's punishment for having begun a good deed and left it unfinished, for he who begins a good deed and does not execute it to the end brings down misfortune upon his own head. Judah had rescued Joseph from death, but it was his suggestion to sell him into slavery. Had he urged them to restore the lad to his father, his brethren would have obeyed his words. He was lacking in constancy to persist until he had completed the work of Joseph's deliverance, which he had begun 95. In the same year, the year of Joseph's misfortune, all his other brethren married too. Reuben's wife was named Elioram, the daughter of the Canaanite Uzi of Timnah. Simon married his sister Dinah first, and then a second wife. When Simon and Levi massacred the men of Shechem, Dinah refused to leave the city and follow her brethren, saying, "Whither shall I carry my shame?" But Simon swore he would marry her, as he did later, and when she died in Egypt, he took her body to the Holy Land and buried it there. Dinah bore her brother a son 96, and from her union with Shechem, the son of Hamor, sprang a daughter, Asenath by name, afterward the wife of Joseph. When this daughter was born to Dinah, her brethren, the sons of Jacob, wanted to kill her, that the finger of men might not point at the fruit of sin in their father's house. But Jacob took a piece of tin, inscribed the holy name upon it, and bound it about the neck of the girl, and he put her under a thorn bush and abandoned her there. An angel carried the babe down to Egypt, where Potiphar adopted her as his child, for his wife was barren. Years thereafter, when Joseph traveled through the land as viceroy, the maidens threw gifts at him, to make him turn his eyes in their direction and give them the opportunity of gazing upon his beauty. Asenath possessed nothing that would do as a present, therefore she took off the amulet suspended from her neck and gave it to him. Thus Joseph became acquainted with her lineage, and he married her, seeing that she was not an Egyptian, but one connected with the house of Jacob through her mother 97. Beside the son of Dinah, Simon had another son, whose name was Saul by Bunah, the damsel he had taken captive in the campaign against Shechem. Levi and Issachar married two daughters of Jobab, the grandson of Eber. The wife of the former was named Adnah, the wife of the latter, Aridah. Dan's wife was Elphlalet, a daughter of the Moabite Hamudin. For a long time their marriage remained childless. Finally they had a son whom they called Hushim. Gad and Naphtali married women from Haran, two sisters, daughters of Amoram, a grandson of Nahor. Naphtali's wife, Merimit, was the older of the two, and the younger, the wife of Gad, was named Uzit. Asher's first wife was Adon, the daughter of Ephlul, a grandson of Ishmael. She died childless, and he married a second wife, Hadorah, a daughter of Abimael, the grandson of Shem. She had been married before, her first husband having been Malchiel, also a grandson of Shem, and the issue of this first marriage was a daughter, Sarah by name. When Asher brought his wife to Canaan, the 3-year-old orphan Sarah came with them. She was raised in the house of Jacob, and she walked in the way of pious children, and God gave her beauty, wisdom, and sagacity. Zebulun's wife was Marashah, the daughter of Molid, a grandson of Midian, the son of Abraham by Keturah. For Benjamin, when he was but 10 years old, Jacob took Maliah to wife, the daughter of Aram, the grandson of Terah, and she bore him 5 sons. At the age of 18 he married a second wife, Arbet, the daughter of Zimran, a son of Abraham by Keturah, and by her also he had 5 sons 98.